Welcome to Onivia Highlights. These are the best highlights from the EMEA Masters Winter 2025.
This misfortune, how it was one of his best champions, as lost Ratones start with the invade down bot. This is going to be matched by IJC, and you look at Theocax, he wants to get in, get that smite first. Velya is trying to turn for a target, but smite is down. Airborne for the time being. Prime gets onto Velya, the ignite's down as well. Surges flashes over in front of 4 people. Now, he will get the kill, but he gets 4 shot by Crowny. It's a 1-for-1 to open up game 1.
A lot easy and playing towards your bot side of the map. We said that would be happening a lot, and so far it's Los Ratones who are executing that one out.
As usual. And they can just come and take over this as well. Baus moved off the map, sacrificed the wave. You don't normally say that about the top laner, but from the Orianna as well, so they can play time.
Ooh, 50-50.
IJC thinking about over the wall, but Prime needs the Hex Flash to get over. Now channeling, he finds his Mark 2-man headbutt, pulverize, trample into the Unbreakable Will, but the escape from Reckless is huge. Over the wall, Velya finds himself out as well, but Theocax is not done. He wants a target, he wants a kill now. The rock for the slow, and Velya burning down his Hans Sam. Can't get him out of vision. No kill and attempt, but Fate onto 3. It stops the play, and Los Ratones got out of that somehow without losing a member. For now, Nemesis zone controlling over 3, 4, 5 members. Everyone from IJC coming up from the bottom side of River as Baus looks to zone as well. The all-in, the shockwave sets up, killed at Duran. 2-man, Deadly Flash doesn't connect, but Howling pops the ulti on the other side. Velya has to reconnect as it's a defensive ult from Baus. The curtain call does not get a kill. In the end, it's only helping out to zone and then control. Certus with a quick hit. Half HP, health bar's not good. Los Ratones have played the waiting game of Deadly Flourish onto enemy jungler. Theocax is now low himself, zoned out as Nemesis. Auto attacks almost finds him and Impale. Going over to Baus. He takes a bullet time as well at the cost of Dragon. That will be his life.
It has been the case for Los Ratones. They have to sacrifice someone to get something on the map. That someone is Baus. But what a huge feat right here. 3 Dragons. Because it does make a difference. And especially if Los Ratones can pull in a rush attack right now, that will bleed into a Dragon.
Nemesis has the shockwave waiting as well. As you said, it's all about the Otacon pulled back even after the flash. The poke is there, but Theocax covering fire. Prime as well. Pulverizes. He's just angry as Los Ratones get out with a magical journey. Again, Reckless at the forefront of setting up and disengaging the play.
That's the flash bomb from Certus. That's not going to be available here for this next big fight. And as a Victor, you really need that to keep yourself safe. IJC, they have a lot of going forward tools, a lot of engage, a lot of aggressive stuff, but not a lot to peel back and disengage. That means that having these defensive summoners is honestly a lot of times all you've got.
But you can see Baus is in the bottom side, taking the turret for the trade.
Yes, good stuff from Los Ratones here. The pressure generated on the other side and just not overforcing their hand, forcing IJC to respond, but still getting things on the other side of the map. This is perfect.
It's going to be summoned and put pressure onto the bot side of the map. Baus will just take this afterwards, but it enables IJC to start up this Dragon, playing slow for now, but Nemesis' damage puts Prime to half HP. That's a 2-item Orianna, who has so much zone control and heightened vision with the ball. Baus is looking for zone himself. Velya's into the pit.
Look at Prime. Look at Prime on the flank on the blue buff. If he can get behind Nemesis, this could be huge. Nemesis no flash.
Baus is frontlining for now, but Nemesis sees him, walks in, takes the Celestial Blessing. Baus has no way but to go back in. Shielded Duran. He's walking fast though as the curtain call in front of the Dragon. Theocax has to flash out. The Tempered Fate buys them time. Shockwave is a 2-man, but the smite is in front and a Mountain Soul given. Los Ratones hit the mark hard in game 1 as Velya now has the Heartbreak out. Crowning thinks about a re-engage. Teleport for round 2.
Yeah, Baus recalled instantly with those symbiotic souls.
He felt it. He's like,
came back in with the TP.
In front of it.
How do you walk up?
And the turret.
How do you walk up? You have no vision. You have no push waves. You have no towers. You walk up, you end up dying. I think what they're going to have to do is just give up the Barrage attack about LR, because it's turning into a Baron.
Nemesis flash pulverized, though. He flashes to get through the magical journey, and Prime went for a trip himself. Bullet time layers down in the choke. That's a great ulti from Hans Samdi, but Prime is still in the middle of nowhere with the curtain call on his face. That takes him down. A reset for Velya. Impale into the reset. He's big though, but Velya gets a 3-man knockup. The Chaos Storm trying to do some extra work though. Baus with a 4-man taunt. It won't matter because he doesn't have any damage by his side.
Be a Baron.
IJC, the setup afterwards was perfect to take the Otacon from their hands.
So for Rash, Otacon doesn't end up going down. Theocax actually connects on a 2-man ult.
Easily take both of these down in a game that looked like it was spinning towards Los Ratones' favor with that early Mountain Soul.
It's going to define the game. 3-item Victor for that Elder as well. In the last fight, Certus, I believe, got all the kill credit, if not most of it, alongside Howling. So there are some real serious AP threats that Los Ratones have to deal with, as they're just losing gold fast with this Baron. Bot next on the menu with the tier 3.
Yeah, 2.6k gold up. That was our superstar matchup, if you will, of this one. But the bot lane tower is going to go down super fast.
It's a dive from Prime. He has the GA, remember. Baus almost stuns it, takes it off. Crowny close with the auto as well, but for the turret, it's okay. The curtain call looking for the cow in the pasture, but the heat gets layered down. Howling drops his ulti to stop the curtain call in his track, and bottom inhibitor is down at 29 minutes.
Hey, handsome
that lost team fight could not have come at a worse time for Los Ratones right there. Losing Atakan, losing Nash, losing Inhib, and potentially losing Elder Dragon as well. Really just...
Damn. Oh, he's gone in. He gets the reset on the auto. Baus is dead. That's a horrible time for Baus. Died 20 seconds until the Elder spawns. 50 for Baus. That was not a good death.
No.
On me.
Set to lick their wounds on the rest of the map. It's not looking good.
But that's actually really scary, because there's so much siege on the
That's
side
going to
of...
drop for sure. IJC looking for yet another inhibitor turret, and Los Ratones might have to send everything just to defend.
Yeah, and I'd like to see someone push mid. Luckily, Certus is there to push that one in. You do definitely want two lanes pushing at the same time. Get threat through the two mid lane and top lane with Theocax. Looking. Couldn't find anything this time around.
Well, Shockwave is going to find him, though, and there is enough damage if you're wondering. Good buffer! Great buffer from Velia. The ult from Reckless, too, as IJC are in numbers down. They send out the equalizer, but Baus re-engages. With the curtain call, it's okay until Baus dies for the trade. The burn from Leandres and the burn from Elder makes it even as IJC continue their pursuit. Crowny has to flash away, but he's out of an ulti, and Los Ratones, regardless of their defense, will still lose this top.
Yeah, this is a good fight for Los Ratones.
Well, on the bar to try and stop or bait a smite right there. Velia is around. That's a flash to get into the pit, as well as his ultimate to escape if he wants to. And Los Ratones, this might be the last defense.
I mean, Reckless can 50-50 this. If he gets an ulti down, Velia can jump in, but they're looking for the fight instead, and Baus moves to the left. Remember, Elder's down, so it's going to be a full-on 5v5 without enhancing buffs. With the Mountain Soul, is it enough for the NLC fans? The faithful holding out as, again, the LFL. They've always been rewarded.
Get back in time. Baron's been started up, it's on half HP, and we are nowhere near for some of the members of Ratones in the red carpet.
Poked out, he uses Command Protect for the time being, but Velia finds Prime, wants the kill. The Chaos Storm is down, the Heartbreaker gives a reset. Baron is going to die, but Los Ratones are looking for the fight. Baus needs the stun, the fourth shot, almost finding the kill. Velia looking for a new angle. Remember, this guy has been ahead all game, and now he wants to flaunt it with a root down. This Skarner's going to drop, and Baron enhanced recalls being channeled and not taken. The third kill going to be coming up right now as Velia might get stunned up, and Certus has an option, but Command Protect, thank you from Nemesis. He screams out as a third kill, eventually going to be dropping down.
Ooh,
they're delaying it. They are scattering the recalls.
All right, and we've got Dragon.
Well, Baus doesn't have flash, but he has an angle. I'm looking at IJC for Prime's engages that have led to one thing and another. Shield of Durand finds that Alistar's teleport now going to be channeled. That's the Victor who is mistimed at 4K, though we look towards the pit, and Theocax is in there. Velia is not over the wall.
We got it!
The steal! The Rats get in, scurry through the sewers, and take the Elder, which might lead to the game. Baus plays defensive on the play, but you see that the execute will lead to another. A triple kill over to Crowny. They threw it away top. They bring it back down bot, and as Howling runs for his life, the Rats are doing it. They've brought it back in the opening game of finals.
An open base, a goal deficit, and a 50-50 smite to bring it back. Velia smites that Elder Dragon, and Los Ratones are marching for their first win in this final.
Ain't no way we're seeing Los Ratones win. You've rewind 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and IJC had everything but the W. It was all in the bag. It was a formality, but Los Ratones are tenacious, and they will take game number 1.
And we talked about experience, but I look at the rookie jungler with that miracle steal. And I see the hope for the future for EU NLC. 1-0 start against LFL in the finals.